that little island, and there's a little bay behind it. That's probably going to be my best bet for protection. That's what I'm going to aim. So I'm going to try and use the tender to keep direction. I might even put up a heady and a little bit of main. The current's going this way, so hopefully, and the wind's coming this way, hopefully we can, if I keep the right direction with the tender, we might be able to get through that space. It's a bit of a long shot, but I'm going to just zip over in the ducky, in the tender. So I keep on calling it a ducky, but anyway. And I'll suss out the depths, I'll take a fishing rod, and hopefully it'll be good. I can't tell the bottom, the type of bottom, but we've got sandy beaches there, and if I look around, if there's sandy beaches there, we might be okay. Certainly better than here. And that's just too far, that's 7 mile. We're not going to do 7 miles. All right, 7 metres, 7.5. So given the tide's coming about 2.5, 5 metres, that's good. It's going to give us protection. The only bad thing is any boats that might be going in, and we've only got the tiny little bit of a horizon. So what I could do is I might set up 2 anchors where I just slave off to the one during the day, or most of the time, and if there's a blow, then run to the other one. Even here it's going to do the wraparound, and we're going to be in grief, but it'll be better. At least northwesterly storms will be covered, well, basically. Southerlies. Anyway, that's not a bad place to be stranded, but now we've got to go try and find some water. We've got 2 winches set up on the anchor because the battery is not charging well. Not surprising, all the electronics are fried. I think we're free now. I'll get onto the other one. We'll raise it until we can see it.
It's working, Peter.
What?
It's working.
It's working?
Yeah.
Not working on this end now.
The boat is turning.
Okay, try again. Let's go. We only got a short time. Did you tighten that your side, 6 metres?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ready, tight forward?
Yep. All right, we'll bring it down. That's it. We'll do it all over again. Gotta get in. I have to. have to go back and ease that. Ease it. Ease it slowly. I think we can't do it. Okay, let's drop it. Dodgy, dodgy, okay, give it a bit more.
Yeah, we're turning. We're turning.
One small miracle at a time. I can see we're moving. Get as much sail forward as a parachute and try and bring it round.
One more set.
We'll see. Look at where we're going. Which way are we going?
Left.
We're going left. You can sit down, use your weight. Look, we're sailing in now. This is the current situation as we saw it at that time. This is where we wanted to beach the boat. There was a little sandy beach off this little island. This is where we got to. Now, I could have gone further into the bay, but I was a bit worried. There were rocks here, and I didn't know what was in here. I checked out the depth here originally, and this was about 5 metres on low tide. Now, we came from about out here. We came about 2 or 3 miles, and we sailed into here. This was not the most ideal anchoring spot. It was still quite deep, about 20 odd metres, but I didn't want to risk it because of the rocks here. And we all know how limited my turning ability was, so it was better to play it safe. And I knew in the morning there'd be gentle southerlies, and hopefully we'd be able to push up into here, which is probably another mile or so, and put an anchor in, and then leapfrog anchor and get closer and closer, and then I could beach the boat and suss out the damage. This is good. Margarita, how you going?
I'm happy.
You happy?
I'm happy. Maybe not today, but tomorrow we're gonna send these birds. Hopefully.
We're rounding it in.
Still gotta have a home.
We're still having a home. Well, we almost got in exactly where I wanted. We'll wait for the wind to die, and the southerly in the morning will actually help us push us up, especially with the outgoing tide. So, all right, well that was good. Far out. Well, that was towards the end of the first day. Later on, I was planning on jumping in very quickly, I might add, because there's still crocs, big crocs around, and sussing out where the major hull breaches were. I needed to know that because I wanted to beach the cat properly. And what I've got on board is I had 12 Hessian bags, and I was going to fill them up with sand. And as the tide was going down, I was going to place them underneath the hulls in certain sections, so the hull would be elevated and I'd be able to get to it, and I'd be able to resin and seal it up. And I was planning on doing that piecemeal, bit here, bit there, and keep on going. And I didn't want to waste the first tide, I wanted to get it right. Also, I wanted to beach the hull, the catamaran diagonally. So one of the hulls was like a barrier against the crocs, because I'm going to have to be in the water and place the boat as the tide's receding. I need to place it on top of the Hessian bags. So that's a bit tricky, especially when I'm going to be waist deep in water that's murky. So hopefully Margarita will be on the other hull, keeping an eye out, and I can do that safely. Anyway, lots of plans. Anyway, I did jump in later on that day, and I got a big surprise.